Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Welcome to the Crypto Lifer Show, baby. Let's go. Are you motivated? Are you feeling good? I worked out this morning. Not as hard as I normally do because I am, withstanding without eating, but I will push forward every single day. May God bless each and every one of you for being here. May you have a wonderful day. May we enjoy this time together, and let's jump on into the chart, shall we? Let's break it down. Shout out to everybody jumping on into the live, being a part of the Lifer live stream. Let's get that ticker out of the way. Let's get Slack going out of here. Shout out to everybody here in the live, man. Ada, booming. Shout out to people who made money in Ada. I saw you, Jesse, waking up to gains in his sleep. Jesse, baby, Jesse. I want to talk about weight token. Remember when it was pumping and I didn't want to chase to the 46 region? Even the creators of the project said, they tweeted to me and said, hey, man, this thing's going to keep going. I said, man, but the TA is the TA. We came back down. I want to see if we can get to the 618. I'm watching weight token. This is Hourglass. I don't have any yet, but, this is a big deal. If you were on Twitter recently and you saw Ben, BitBoy, he's doing a show, and he was behind the scenes on Twitter with none other than Crypto RS George. It had been 5 years since they've been together. I'm telling you, they're both involved in a TV show that is involving this coin. Something is brewing. It went to 27. It's already up 10% in the last 3 to 4 hours. This thing is moving. It's got a big double bottom, and it's on MEXC. MEXC Global has really the best options when it comes to coins. Like this coin's brand new. MEXC got it. I'm telling you, like MEXC just goes out of their way. They must have more reps, more people working hard, but they go out of their way to bring you the money, to bring you what's going on, to show you what's happening. If you're in the trading group, we have the top gainer on KuCoin again, HIMAYC. Why? Well, I put it out here. When the 50-day, on the 4-hour time frame, the 50-day moving average was coming for the 200-day moving average. Right there, I circled it before it happened. I gave this call way before it happened in the trading group, HIMAYC, USDT. And you can always go back and search these things, even for free. You can go through the gains and see what's happening. But you can see when I first put the trade out here, and I've been so nice about it, 4-hour retest resetting, right? Golden cross incoming. Remember what happened when the price gets above the 200 SMA on the 4-hour time frame. We usually get a huge move to the upside. I went over this. I've talked about it. I've taught you this. I teach this every single Tuesday from 3 to 5:30. If you're struggling, if you keep losing money, if you don't know what you're doing, if you're emotionally trading all the time, please get yourself an education Tuesday, 3 to 5:30, or the last Saturday of every month for $99. You probably spent $99 on a bunch of nonsense this last month. Did it help you get gains? Did it help your mental state? I will give you discipline, guidance, and a clear, calm way to look at how to trade. I'm telling you right now, many, many people have benefited from this course around the world. Just ask in the comment section. You will see. You will see. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. This is the Crypto Lifer Show, baby, and we're ready to rock. I see a big move coming for Bitcoin. I've been talking about it over and over and over again. It's only a matter of time, in my humble opinion, till we go to 40K. You know what I mean? Based on what I'm seeing with the banking situation, people are freaking out. They know that there's definitely a safe haven, and it's Bitcoin. The average person now understands what's happening to the dollar. My wife, her cousins now texting her things. They never even cared about the macro global economic ideas. They're texting her things. Hey, Brazil's not using the dollar. All these different things are happening. I'm telling you right now. I'm live here. I'm going to send that out to Twitter. We are live, baby. Live. So, and honestly, if you don't know who Klaus Schwab is and you're not educating yourself, it's time you figure out that stuff. Definitely get that on your radar. Do some research. Don't be blind to the future. Know what's happening, all right? So, yeah, they're trying to pin us against each other. Love is the answer. Remember that. Love is the answer every single time. Love is going to be the answer. I'm telling you, love is going to be the answer. Let's get that music back up and running in the background there. But I'm telling you right now, love is the answer. It's going to propel you to the next level. It just is what it is. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Let's post that to the trading group. So look, I'm just showing you here. Posted this trade right here on 326. It's now 4-3, right? It's been about, 8 days. Imagine making 170% gains in 8 days. Or how much was it exactly? 139% gains. And it hit the target here. Then I put out this little coin. Even this trade hit. This trade dipped a little bit, but did not hit a stop loss. And look, a golden cross right there. All you have to know is how to front run a golden cross. Stop loss on the other side of the 200 SMA. Price action loves playing with the SMAs. I'm telling you right now, I believe the whales love playing with them, and that's why we like to trade with them. So biggest gainer on KuCoin of the day, nailing it, Shout out to anyone that may or may not. And then we had CREDI. We talked about CREDI yesterday. I showed you this cup and handle. We came up, came back down. I positioned it right here. No stop loss got hit, and CREDI would continue to moon to the upside. A 94% gain in total, still holding a gain of 62. These are the top gainers in the trading group. The elite was all over it too. You know, I post a chart, then my chart goes on for a couple days, and then the elite scan it. We don't see all each other's charts because we all post so much. All you need to know, it's for you. It's for you. Every single time, whether an elite charts, whether I chart, we are here for you. We're here to show you what's happening in the markets. We're here to bring it to you every single day. High MEXC 139% from the 26. DSLA banging 82%. Again, another move. And man, Dogecoin even went up 20%. And Caspa, who could have fought that call for Caspa? But anyway, we wake up to morning with gains. Top coins of the game. I love it, man. And HIBAYC just follows the same idea here. This is continuing. Look, at the golden cross there. Boom. To the upside. Can you find a coin that has a cup? I mean, look, this is why they call me Sammy Cup and Handy. Because look, we find these cups in my trading group. We find the handle. The handle bounces off the 200 SMA with the golden cross. And boom. We are gone, baby, gone. I take the wick to wick to show you where we're likely going to go. That wick to that wick. Whatever wick is left to the side. And look, that's exactly where the target was of the cup and handle. I can teach you this. I can teach you this. I can teach you this. Started an MEXC account with your link. It is legal here in the U.S. according to my Google searches, but I got a prompt. They may be allowed to do business here. Not sure what was it about. Just do whatever you got to do. Make sure you pay your taxes. That's all you got to do, man. That's all you got to do. Don't bring out your legal woes here on the live stream. Can you delete that, man? Just, you know what I mean? You don't ask questions like that here, man. You got to be a lifer, bro. You know what I mean? I love you. And don't get offended by this, but, you know, I don't know. In my humble opinion, like, because you could be creating FUD, you know, I don't know, you know what I mean? Like, handle your own stuff behind the scenes on your own, please. Okay? Thank you so much. All right. Yeah, just be smart, man. Be a lifer, man. You know what I mean? Come on. Like, certain things should not be said. You know, you should actually kind of understand. You know what I mean? That's why I'm always wary when I let people in the group, because I got to make sure you're with the, you know what I mean? We let you in, and then you know what I mean? Understood. Not trying to, yeah, okay. Then DM me. Don't ask this stuff on the live stream. Okay? DM me in private, please. Or one of my admins or someone else that can help you. Please. All right? I'm not annoyed, but I'm just, you know, certain things we got to, you know. Anyway, I'm done. I'm going to move on. Okay. Let's talk about Bitcoin. I went over last night. I said Bitcoin will likely be, wait, where's my box? Where's my box? Oh, no, it's just KuCoin. Sorry. Funny, this trade never got stopped out that I post. You can see almost did, but that was on a KuCoin trade. I got stopped out on my other trades, and I haven't opened one yet. Again on, so here. When we look at this last night, I'm talking about, I said, you know what? It's likely, and I moved this box, but the box was here, remember? And I said, it's likely we end up in the green box. That's what I said last night. Let's break down what went on overnight. If you're in my trading group, I also made a beautiful call on Bitcoin. Sean, you should grab that. You know, bullish divergence with the pump to the upside. Just say I called out bullish divergence. Take my chart from here if you can. So watch. Every time we can accentuate the fact that we were able to help somebody out, let's show them, Sean. So here, before I went to bed last night, I went over Bitcoin. It was sketchy. People were shorting. A lot of people were shorting. But what did I do? I saw this bullish divergence. The 1 hour can cause a reversal here to the upside. That's on my phone. That's when you know I'm in my bed, 11:28. And what would happen when I woke up this morning? First thing I did was check my phone. The divergence played out exactly as I put it out and went higher than the previous highs. See, I called this divergence out for my trading group. I said likely reversal here on the 1 hour time frame. And look, even this indicator found the divergence, but I found it first. And boom, to the upside. How did I know it was bullish divergence? I'm just very, very anal and specific about how I draw my lines. I was super focused on what was happening for Bitcoin, and I stayed in the pocket. And lo and behold, we got a pump to the upside. If you're in the trading group, we talked about a possible move on the 15-minute and this 7. We didn't really get it yet. Kind of a double top. We're staying inside of this flag, okay? Kind of a widening, broadening wedge in a bit of a case here. Let's take a look at our 7-minute time frame. Yeah, so the 15-minute and the 7 were both low here. And I gave an update, and I said, look for a short squeeze to the upside. It looks like we may have gotten somewhat of a short squeeze. Not a huge one, though. Right there was the short squeeze that I said. Look out for the short squeeze in the 7-minute. Lo and behold. So literally 2 trades you could have taken. One last night on the bullish divergence, right? To the upside right here. And then this morning, I basically said, look for a pump of a short squeeze for the 7 or the 15-minute. And we would pump from 28,000 all the way up to 28,368. That would have been another beautiful little mini scalp trade that you could have taken. So 2 Bitcoin trades have already been given since I went to bed at 11:28 last night. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? Thank you for the info last night. I did the same and stayed in. God bless you, man. I could put it on Disney after I see the chart. Stokes play out, super simple. D saying every time Bitcoin drops below 28,000 and ETH under 18K, my man's got a plan and he's sticking to it. Pay the like tax. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Welcome to the 598 people on the live stream, 198 likes. When we get the likes up to the watchers, I would greatly appreciate it. Let's take a look at Bookmap and see what's happening with the liquidity so you can get privy to what's happening and just get the information that you need to be able to make a good decision in the markets. We're here every single day. We do not take a day off, 7 days a week for you and yours. Dedicated to what I love to do. Hey, if you're dedicated to your craft, there's no reason to stop doing what you do. So look, short squeeze happened. We still see more liquidity to the upside. There's really nothing down here. Suggest that we go to 28,006 or 5, even all the way up to possibly 28,008. There's no buy zone liquidity here. It's all up here that we want to close the big orders. So, hey, Bookmap is basically a heat map showing you the order book. This is amalgamated data, Bybit, OKX, showing me, it used to be Binance Futures too, showing me where all the data is and showing you what's happening. And many, many times, look, you saw liquidity here, no liquidity down here. Where did we go? We went for the short squeeze. And a lot of times, this will coincide with a momentum indicator like the stochastics RSI. And I use the 7 to the 15 minute to adjust. We've saw many a short squeeze. Who here has watched me do a short squeeze here on the live stream? Shout out to Chad Abernathy. Thank you for being here. Shout out to Wyver Hubser. Hey, lifers, have a great day. And shout out to Wifey and Hubser, man. I love you. God bless you, I just have to be stern about certain things so people get the point. Sammy has the vision, baby. Thank you. Thank you. I can put it on Disney. I don't know what he's saying there. Morning, Sam. Can you share TA and VAI and MITX on KuCoin? Sure. Nobody beat me, sir. BTC. MEX is going strong here. Alabama, baby. Do they? Because everyone I know is asleep, right? Does the discipline include paddling? No, it does not. There's no paddling. None at all. That's not even funny to me. Because, anyway. Watching for the Philippines, brother. Shout out to you, man. Crypto is life. Shout out to Ramon. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for being here. Shout out to GF Burke. You're all so blessed, man. Shout out to Crypto Cash in the house, my man. Alive and well from the beaches of Costa Rica. Puerto Vida. Man, send us pictures, please, of your vacation in Costa Rica. I was there when I was 24 years old. It has been 16 years since I went to Costa Rica, man. Ada Flag, Puerto Vida. Shout out to Justin Burdick in the house. Shout out to Ma Barley, Kevin Baker, Steph Inu, Labrador 1974. And more. Let's get this chat going. This chat is just not running fast enough for me. I want to run in this chat. Tell me how you feel. Tell me what you're doing. Tell me what's going on. Help me run in this chat. This chat should be going so fast that I have to run on it like a gosh dang treadmill. I don't see it moving. Ask me some questions. Let's get it going. Say good morning. Let's go. I'll make it easy for you. Where are you from? What's your favorite food? I'm from Boston. I love lasagna. Okay? Where are you from? What's your favorite food? I'm from Boston. I love lasagna. I want to know where you're from, and I want to know what your favorite food is. And I want to know. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. I'm going to run in this chat. I'm not going to come back into the video unless you guys get it moving. Can you check out High Doodles? We will. California tacos. Okay? So let's break down Bitcoin on the morning. What do I see happening? A bit of a double top here. See? A lower low there. But look, a shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder beginning to form here for BTC. So we got a shoulder, we got a head, we got a bit of a right shoulder here. Also, it's riding the top trend line. It's kind of a retest. I wouldn't be surprised if the 5-minute is bending and ready to push up. Why? Because I've seen it many times. 5-minute is bending, kind of getting a zone here. This is a possible retest of the previous resistance zone. Look, let me show you. We'll make it really clear. We'll get rid of the moving averages. And look, resistance for the double top. Came down for the bullish divergence. Bounced back to the upside. And now look, you're kind of coming back on that line now for a bit of a retest on the right shoulder. Honestly, that would be a really good long, in my humble opinion. Makes me want to long that to the upside. I think I'm going to do... let me take a look at the 1 hour time frame before I jump too quick on the smaller time frames. But it would be a nice little scalp on the 5. I could just trade this in this only. I could trade this little move on the 5-minute scalp, to the upside here. That's all I'm looking for. I'd basically get stopped out if we come back inside the pattern. I want to use this and this as my protection zone. It is a 2-to-1 risk-reward ratio. My stop loss would be at 28,065, and I would attempt to get to 28,574. All right? That's technically what I'm looking at. I am going to stake the 1,000 MEXC global to get into Uniwhale. They have airdrops coming. This is big. MEXC is doing things I haven't seen anyone else do. It's huge. Number one, They got amazing. Look at their market, number one. Just look at their market today. 739% for some of these tiny coins you've never heard of, banging to the upside. 90, 119. Just a healthy move here. Terra up 44%. Coinos up 45%. They love Coinos in my trading group. They were talking about it. They were showing it to you. Bang, bang, bang. So I love MEXC. It's the place to be. And also zero trading spot fees for, the long time coming, unforeseeable future. They have the least amount of fees of anybody in the game. So jump on it today. And they also support the Lifer. They're awesome. I love my MEXC peoples, baby. So shout out to MEXC. It just really is doing a good job presenting the right coins and giving you the opportunity and also not gouging you for fees. They're doing the right thing by their people, by their, they're better than, I don't want to mention the other ones. So I don't want to put anybody else down, but they're doing way better job servicing their clients, making people want to be a part of the community. They're just doing a better job than most. MEXC, link to MEXC here in the description below. Jump on into MEXC. I'll pin it for you for the most of the live stream so you can jump on and understand. We're trading KuCoin and MEXC mainly, Binance US, Coinbase as well, to onboard and offboard and get other things going. So I like what I'm seeing here. I really do. Let me see if my 15 minutes still has gas. Yep. 1 hour could flip. Does the 4 hour want to go? The 4 hour could continue to push to the upside. And look, the 4 hour, a bullish engulfing candle right there. Look, let's take away all this. The 4 hour showing a bullish engulfing candle. Indecision doji right there. But as long as we can close a 4 hour candle back above 28,250, we're going to be in some pretty good shape to the upside. So look, we go to the futures here. USD. And remember, I was an $800 account. I want to take it to 8,000. I did struggle this weekend. I opened up too many trades, lost 10, and was able to give back about $100 worth of it. But again, we're going to grind every single day here. So look, we're going to open up another one on the 5-minute chart here on the BTC-PERP, all right? And again, if you do not know how to trade Levy, you should start with any type of trading. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say and do should be taken as financial advice. But look, that's even a cup and handle, right? So any type of trading, you want to use small amounts as you learn, okay? You don't want to just, if you can't double 100, right, you have no point putting in more, right? So I started with 1,000, and I don't even use the whole 1,000 when I enter the trades, okay? I don't. So here we go. Just be careful what you say there. I can kind of hear you. And I heard you say things I don't want to hear on the live. Okay, so here we go. I would go into your back room, man, and close the door, but whatever, do what you want. So nobody listens to me in my house anyway. What's the point, right? Nobody listens to Dad in the house. Whoever feels... It's funny. So look, let's get the music back up and running here. I don't know why we lost the muzak. So I'm looking for this trade here to pump to the upside. Stop loss here at about 28,000. I want to go back to where I had it here. Bring me back onto the 5. And this is just a scalp. We'll get into Bitcoin. And it's also a right shoulder here. Likely a big move coming. Stop loss at 28,050. Take targets at about 28,000. I'll say 530, right? And remember, always use a stop loss. So long, 28,530. You see this? Right? Stop loss. And I always double check what I'm doing. 28,049. Okay. I'm going to use like a little under a half of the position at about what leverage? At about 11x leverage. And I'm going to open up the trade there. All right. And sometimes it opens. Just double check to see if it did or did not. Always just double check. Yeah, there it was. You sometimes have to scan. If I do have my VPN on, there could be an issue with the futures. So sometimes it's kind of tough here occasionally. Let me see. I don't believe I have the VPN on right now, but it's not. If it is, I can't see it. I got too many windows going on. Who cares? But anyway, so that's a trade that I'm looking at here on MEXC. I like this cup and handle to the upside. I like the bullish divergence, establishing a higher low, which is likely to the upside. I'm going to give you, I went over the weekly candle close. I've been saying everything that I've been looking at. And again, this could dump to the downside, and I could be 100% wrong. I'm just attempting to play the support of resistance and the right shoulder to the upside. Let's see if it could play out. All right? Let's see if it could play out. So that's that. That's been done. The trade's still open on MEXC. I'm going to get rid of this for now because we don't really need to watch it. But so here's the deal. This is what I'm looking at for a possible move here for Bitcoin. So that's what I'm looking at. And again, I want to see the 4 hour or the daily candle close at least back above the zone. So here, let's look at our bigger time frames and our smaller time frames. and show you what I see brewing here for Bitcoin. And if you're new to the channel here, I'm just going to give you a new idea on Coinbase USD. So look, really simply put, all right? And I'm nice enough to make it really clear because I know you're a beginner and you want to see things nice and clear. You don't want to see 100 lines. You don't want to see a bunch of in and out. You just want to see what is going on. So look, you're at a resistance here in this diagonal trend line, which I keep bringing up. And I keep talking about how important it is. I'm going to stick on this until I don't have to. As long as we stay above this diagonal trend line, we will move all the way to about $38,000. I've been saying it how many times? How many times have I said this now? Anyone? Over 100 at least. I feel like maybe more. And that's what I love about my channel. I will just consistently say the same thing to you every single day. I won't flip-flop. I won't be like over here one day and over there. I've been saying this trend line since we kind of broke above it here. I've been showing it to you. I was actually one of the first people to find this because I'm so open-minded late at night, okay? And we retested it. This is a known pattern that blasts to the upside. It's a broadening falling wedge that breaks to the upside. It's a bullish pattern, and it's doing exactly what it's supposed to do. You could Google this pattern and see this. It's not rocket science. This is what I've traded this before in my life in the stock market too. So this ain't my first rodeo when it comes to seeing this exact pattern. I've seen it before, okay? Another thing I want to show you is the inverted head and shoulder that some people are missing here that could definitely bring us to the upside. That also gives you the same length of the pole over the neckline. I mean, these both give us $38,000 Bitcoin, all right? Bitcoin going to 38,000, you heard it here first, and it's very likely it's based on the technical analysis. 35% gains for Bitcoin. And me, remember all the Bitcoins I was buying under 20,000. I bought more yesterday on the live stream at 28,200 right here, about $3,500 worth of Bitcoin. I'm loading up in the channel as long as we stay above the zone. And here's the deal. What's beautiful about this area is if we fall down, we're likely to bearishly retest or bounce here. Then we'll come down and then we could either bearishly retest here or here. The shorts are going to be very easy to play out. Not that's easy, but the shorts are going to be very identifiable. We won't have much worry here. So I really like this diagonal trend line because it's the line in the sand. Shout out to the 750 beautiful people on the live. 288 likes. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Where are my lifers at? Shout out to you. And I don't have the lemon water today because I'm not drinking water, but I am gargling. So you can gargle when you fast, I found out. And that just gives me a little bit of water in the mouth here. Gets me through the day. Even the stream, it says, not financial advice, but I only discovered Crypto Live for 3 days ago and saw 4 spot-on predictions already. Do your own due diligence, but lend credence to this man. Dude, this dude said he's only been watching me 3 days ago, and he saw 4 spot-on predictions already. Do your own due diligence, but lend credence to the man. God bless you, Wyvern Hubster. May God bless you. Thank you so much for the love, man. I apologize if I was a little brash at the beginning of the stream. All right? I was raised in Boston with a hard fist. You know what I mean? Yeah, you're good at this. I'm not good at this. I'm a beginner, man. And, I'm just a beginner. That's it. Beginner's mind. Every day I strive to be a little better than the day before. That's all. If I can do that, I accomplish my job and what I do. 300 likes. That's amazing. Can we get to 755? It would be even more amazing. May God bless all the beautiful people that are here. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for everything you brought into my life. I greatly appreciate the opportunity that has been presented in front of me, and I will not squander it, dear Lord. I will use it every single day to make the best movement possible. So look, I see an inverted head and shoulder to the upside here for Bitcoin. Measured move is going to take us all the way to 38,298. Okay? And this is interesting to me for sure. So, hey, I see an ascending triangle doing, and I've been talking about this since we were here, right? So far, it's been doing what I've been talking about. Let's break down even into the smaller time frame. And I mean, I'm showing you what is called a complex inverted head and shoulder. Let me show you. Type this in. Complex inverted head and shoulder. All right? And type in trading at the end if you want, in case you might get like an upside down person. But look at complex inverted. See it here? That's what Bitcoin's making right now. I'm looking at it right now. I'm teaching you every single day the complex inverted head and shoulder. Let's break it down. Let me show you how to make one. How do you make one? You don't want to use the head and shoulder indicator because that only gives you the 3. You want to come over here to the pathway and you want to begin to make your pass. And this is a complex inverted head and shoulder if I've ever seen one. I'm telling you right now, highly likely to break to the upside. 68% chance this breaks out based on the math. That's all. Just based on the math. And we've been talking about this smaller channel here. And this is another ascending triangle. Look at it. I'm going to break it down for you. I'm going to give you more than you can handle every single day. Look, that's an ascending triangle, baby. And honestly, I should bring this back to yellow. I was trying to make it like a disappearing act there. But look at the ascending triangle right there. And I talked about all we needed was the 4 hour to make out that. We double bottomed here on the 4 hour time frame. Look at this. A double bottom clear as day, like both these candles right there. 1, 2, a double bottom. Look at the W. Look at the W right here. You see it. It's the right side of the complex head and shoulder. That should break us up to the breaching line too as well. So we'll still see. Bitcoin dumping though. My trade is going down. Ooh, nasty dump for BTC. I'm about to get stopped out that fast. Dang. I never trade futures in my life, so my only first month of my life trading futures. So I'm not an expert at trading futures. I've made hundreds of thousands. I don't want to say it, but you know what it is. I've breached the limits, and I never traded futures in my life. So, dang, what happened there? Why did we get a drop so fast to the downside here? I may not get stopped out, though. 20,055. Where do we go to? 20,876. Interesting. Let me look at my smaller time frame, like my 7 minute does want to come down, but once it comes down, we could get the pop to the upside, right? So bigger time frames, though. That's why I don't even like, honestly, like trading smaller time frames, but shoulder, head, and a shoulder to the upside. I put like 100 grand into Bitcoin underneath. Yeah, I make macro trades. I'm a macro trader. I have to be honest with you. All right. I used to be a small trader because I didn't have a lot of money. I'll be honest with you, but now I'm attempting to grow. You know, I want to turn $500,000 into 5 million. You know what I mean? I don't want to just trade $1,000 to $10,000 anymore. I want to make it real all the way to the upside. But I could still show you how to grind day to day every single day. All right. Mucho dumpo. I know, right? Oh, wow. Look at a massive dump. That stopped me out immediately. So they canned me right off the bat. Look at that. That's how fast you can lose money here trading. Look at that. Woo. Massive dump to the downside. And I got stopped out that fast and lost $25 in a second. In a second. That's what happens. Wow, it's been vicious out here. And I forgot it's Monday, man. Why did I open up a trade on Monday? I literally forgot it was Monday. I don't like to trade on Monday, and I just forgot. False move Monday, man. Stay out the market on Monday. I should have known. Holy dooly. But look, it's probably going to bounce right off my stop loss area. You know what I mean? That's the right shoulder. Look, shoulder, head, right shoulder there. This ain't that bad. This is a small time frame dump, everyone. Not too big of a deal. 1 hour is overbought too as well. Starting to come onto the downside. That could bring us some pressure. All right. So complex inverted head and shoulder still stands. We could even make another right shoulder there. Okay. Let's get back into the smaller time frames, but you can see what I see on the bigger time frames. And if we lose this trend line, I will change my tune. We may go to 25.2, and we may even drop. Could we go to 10K? I'm open-minded that we could make a new low, man. I believe there's 90% that we made the low here, like this was the bottom right there, but anything is possible. The reason being is this is the change in trend, and once you change the trend, it's usually a wrap. You may come down one more time to test an area, but it's very likely that the trend has changed for Bitcoin to the upside, right? Was just going to say it's false move Monday. I know I should never have opened up that trade. I forgot. I literally forgot. Like, my mind is, I have rules. Never trade on a Monday. Usually, like, 90% of my trades are Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I stay away from trading on a Monday because it's a false move. Every single time. Every single time. It's still not a big deal. That's the right shoulder. The 4 hour looks absolutely beautiful. Nothing has changed about the analysis, everybody. We're still in the ascending triangle. Life is good. The life or loss, $25. I think I'm going to be okay. I think I'll make it out alive. All right. Shout out to each and every one of you for being here, and may God bless each and every one of you. So ALTRADY is the place to be, man. It really is. It's got so many awesome things here, and it gives you the gainers. It gives you the losers. It tells you what's happening in the market, and it breaks it down. It gives you a market overview. All right. Market cap and rating. And it also gave me the month. Where was the, I want to find where it put Bitcoin on the monthly. And it showed me like Bitcoin's month over month. Right here, this is amazing. Bitcoin monthly returns, okay? Let's talk about it. January, mainly pretty good, okay? Average 12%, all right? February, average 12%. March can be up and down, but look, March, green, 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 green. The last 5 years, March has been green 4 times. April, it brings us to April. April can be a tough month, but look, usually sideways, a little bit of a loss, but for the most part, up 9% on average, all right? But negative 2% below the mean. Look, January, February, and March tend to be really good months for Bitcoin. Look at that. Posting good means above the mean at 46%. May ends up to being, May could be in the middle. June, July, a good month. October, one of the best months for trading. A lot of people sell in May and come back to the markets in October. It's called the October effect. It says sell in May and go away. It's these old sayings. And they used to say this back in the 1700s, 1800s, in the first mercantile exchanges. These are some of the old rules of trading. You just want to kind of keep them privy to you. So looking for the month of April. Doesn't look amazing for Bitcoin, all right? But it doesn't look horrible yet. Right now, we're down 0.53% on the month. But hey, only time will tell. And so far, I mean, we do win more than we lose here in April, but there's no guarantees. I'm just showing you the monthly returns for Bitcoin. An interesting thing to think about, right? And look, there I got stopped out, and now we're right back in the money. So stupid, right? They're like, oh, the lifer's at 20,005. Let's just go snatch him right there at his stop loss. You know what I mean? I really like what I'm seeing for a long, though, personally. I really do. 1 hour needs to come on down, but the 15-minute, 15-minute got overbought. 15-minute still has a little bit of legs here to the upside. So I just showed you the bigger idea that I see for Bitcoin, all right? And here's my smaller idea. And again, remember, you're going to lose a trade. Losing a trade is awesome. I'm happy you guys saw me lose a trade. Have you ever watched a YouTuber who never lost a trade? Do you ever wonder about it? Do you ever see a YouTuber only shows you a winning trade? You ever worry about that? The guy's got to lose, right? Nobody wins every trade, or else they'd be a complete bot, right? So remember, people lose trading. How you deal with the losses is how you handle it. Your risk is key. Do you have proper risk management in place so when things don't go the way you thought, you can handle the pain, right? Possible over right shoulder there. There was a wickage there. Do we get a bigger divergence? No, the 15-minute now wants to dump on us. The 5-minute is attempting to hold the zone. Indecision on a Monday. All right, indecision on a Monday. And again, I broke my own rules, not trading on Monday. Worst time to trade. I forgot. False move Monday. What am I thinking? A lot of times you would set a stop loss. It's the best place for an entry. I know, isn't that funny? Not many are brave enough to trade live, Sam. That speaks volumes. How do I recover if I win 5 trades but lost 1 big trade? I mean, that's the thing. You got to use proper risk management. That means you're not using proper risk management. And again, I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I'm saying you should be taking as financial advice. You got to get the education to change the way you feel. Look at this double bottom on idea. Looks like a massive move could be coming out of idea, but you never know. You never know. Let's look at CAS. Everyone wants to know, is CAS going to continue? Where is it going? I know. Who here wants to know what's up with CASPA? I know what you guys need, and you girls. I know what the lifers and the life vets want. Shout out to each and every one of you. Shout out to Lakochi Coker. You're a cool lifer. No, you're cool, Eduardo. S&P just pulled back, and BIT does those follow it. Yep. Well, win 5 more dang trades. Exactly. You're funny. Well, win more next time. You're funny. So, I mean, we double topped here. Shoulder, head, and a shoulder. 1 hour coming down. I'm proposing on the 3-day chart that CAS doesn't have gas to continue, and it's going to come back for accumulation. Come back for accumulation down here. All right, so I'm waiting. I sold at about 26. I got in at about 11, 13, and 14. I doubled my money and some. Or actually, no, I didn't double. Yeah, some of them I doubled. Didn't double all the positions, but basically almost doubled the position. And now I'm pretty happy with what happened there. Much love, brother. Thank you so much. I sold it after massive gains last night, my man. Smart move, brother. Smart move. I should have just left it in there and let it really roll. Like, life-changing money happens when you forget about a coin and then you come back to it and you're like, whoa, this thing is hot. We talked about NAKA. 3-day chart continues to the upside. I like what we're seeing here. If it can get back above the zone, it won't double top. So key that NAKA gets back above 34. If it can't, we may have a little bit of, more sideways action or somewhat of a pullback. Shout out to the 785 people on the live, 375 likes. Maybe we get the likes up to the watchers. I would greatly appreciate it. I lost a lot because of one long trade. I FOMO'd. Yeah, you can't do that, man. I can't tell you what to do, and that's the thing. You could have a really good win rate, 80% win rate, but if the 20% trades are just devouring you to the downside, you know what I mean? And look at this divergence call, bullish divergence call. Thank you so much. You're the man, Sean. Very, very well done. You're the man. Beautiful move. And that would have been the trade, and then to sell into the morning. All right. I like Casper too. I've talked about this coin a few times. Oh no, not Kasha, Casper. It's funny not to be confused, Caspa and Casper. Okay. And Casper here is on KuCoin. Now let's just talk about it. See how it's just getting tighter and tighter in the zone? I like what the 3 days doing. It could go down a little bit and retest the bottom, but man, the daily could retest here too. I'd be looking for it to kind of make a flag or touch, but I like this area. If it consolidates in here, this is a buy zone in my humble opinion. For me, I don't know about for you, but for me, this is a buy zone. Anywhere in this little triangle area here, that's my buy zone for Casper. I like what I'm seeing here for Casper. So I look at this closely. I put a buy zone in there to remind myself, hey, Sammy, that's a buy zone. Don't forget about it. Don't forget about it. Casper looking pretty nice to me. The daily does need a reset. I'll give you that, right? I wouldn't want to get it in when the daily's like that, but anything could happen. So I pulled the Fibonacci from the top to the bottom here, even from here to there. You can see the 618 golden pocket. It would bounce off from this impulse back down to the downside. So I like what I'm seeing for CSPR. This thing could make a serious move to the upside. I like what I'm looking at for CSPR. All right. So big news coming. What is happening? And also, I just, these politicians lately, they don't even know what Bitcoin does or what it's made for. You know what I mean? Like people in my family, they got into Bitcoin at 8,800. It went to 79. They made $60,000, right? Fine, it's at 28 now. They're still up $20,000 on their money. They basically have more than 3x their money in less than 4 years. That's basically about an 80% a year gain, which is insane, right? People that knew nothing, all they had to do was buy a certain amount of Bitcoin, and they were up huge, absolutely huge, right? And so I'll write an email today to support the topic. Will be if you want to get into mining and another stream of income. It's getting profitable again lately. Dude, help me out. But I'm going to move to Florida. It's going to be hot. We got to figure it out. Keep fighting the good fight. Your spirit is stronger than you think. Shout out to Stack McChange, baby. And he's always there to support, man. Shout out to all my people that have been with me since day one and never abandoned me, backstabbed me, or did something shady to me. I really appreciate all the people that are still kicking it with me, that love me, and that hold me down, man. May God bless each and every one of you. Shout out to Jamie. Shout out to Crypto Cash. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Could we take a gander at ANKR, please? We could if you send in a super chat. Cas mining is doing well. I would love to mine Caspa. I think it would be a good idea. You want to mine something at the beginning stages. Really, just like longing a coin, you want to mine something at the beginning stages. So it's really, really key that we do something of that nature. Look, pinned comment here in the section is MEX Global. If you want to jump into MEX Global today, I'm telling you, they got all the hottest coins, no fees, 0 fees for spot. You just get started. You can't afford fees. MEX Global is the place to be. So, and again, False Move Monday. I should have known about False Move Monday. Yeah, now 27,009. Happy that I didn't. Sometimes you're going to be happy you got stopped out of a trade. All right. I see this is still making a right shoulder here. Okay. 1 hour is not in our favor, though. Remember that. We kind of have to wait for the 1 hour to reset. That could take till tonight. So I'm looking for the 1 hour to come back down here and retest this zone. So really should have shorted the 1 hour, but retest this zone here. Comes down and retest the zone. Then we have a likelihood that we stay inside this flag, and we could break this and retest this zone. These are both fine as long as we don't break this level. We cannot break this level. We break this level, my whole thesis and what I'm basing this whole idea on will change, and we have to switch it up. All right. And that's how, as a trader, you should have, it's bullish until this, it's bearish until that. And you should have both prerequisites, and you should know what you're going to do if something happens. Any interesting TA on Nano coin? Let's take a look at Nano from my man. Thank you for asking about Nano. All right, and let's open up. Yeah, this is the, so we have a Bitcoin chart, and then we have an altcoin chart. We'll switch to the altcoin window for you here and get you going. All right. Nano, Kraken, Pancake Swap, Gate.io, and KuCoin. There it is. I was like, I know it was, oh yeah, it's NXNO. I was like, so look, I was looking at Nano recently. Someone asked me about it. And I was like, hey, if it could come up and retest, that would be the perfect place. Looks like it's up 17% from that falling wedge. Look, it kind of have a shoulder, head, and a right shoulder there. And it's just forming this long bowl for Nano. And eventually the bowl will fill out. And I think Nano will continue back to the upside. Nano's amazing. Someone gave me Nano on the live stream. I still have it. And at one point, it was worth $1,000, the Nano that they gave me. So unbelievable. Thank you so much, Sergu. I'll always remember you, one of the first people that came to my live stream. He said, hey, I got Nano. I'll download a wallet. I downloaded a wallet, and I showed him my QR code like on the screen. And like a minute later, he sent me like $100 worth of Nano that went to it 10x to $1,000. It 10x to $1,000. GMX on my radar, right? Why? It's a decentralized exchange. Okay, it's a decentralized exchange. All right. Now remember, if Bitcoin tanks, it tanks the whole market. So if we see a big pullback in the whole market, everything will take a pullback, no matter how good the whole setup looks. That's the thing about our trading. We look at setups, but if Bitcoin doesn't play games, it'll mess up the setup. we're still watching this closely. I like what I'm seeing for it. GMX. And it is decentralized trading. It's hot. Look at that bull pennant, or kind of, symmetrical triangle, ascending triangle. I mean, it's just a more bullish consolidation there for GMX. GMX is on the radar. I don't know what made me say this. I don't hold any of it. Sometimes I'm literally just pick a random coin out of the list, everybody. And because I do hundreds and hundreds of hours of TA a week. Feels like it. Well, like 90 to 100 hours of TA a week, probably, or more. 7 days times 10 is 70 hours. And sometimes I cram in even more. So here's the deal. I have these in waiting, and today I just might click on one, and I'm telling you right now, there's no such thing as a coincidence. So I believe there's some type of eerily interesting way when I just click on a coin for whatever reason, right? DPET, XDC, been on the radar. Look at XDC on the radar. I talked about this. It went exactly to my target. I put this out such a long time ago, and look, it did almost everything I said it was going to do. And it doesn't always happen like that. I'll be honest, but that's amazing. Hey, if it happens 1 out of 10 times, you got this. But you can see here on 320, I'm putting this out there, and here I am again putting it out. Keeps moving. I want to see when I first drew this yellow line on 311. Like, come on, give me credit. Almost a month ago, I'm drawing this for you, showing you what's about to happen to XDC. I stayed on this thing. Here I am on February 2nd, looking at the thing. This is just crazy to me. Yeah, look, and you can see that's actually February 2nd I'm first putting this out. Once again, the POC, it's likely to move through the value area high. I mean, that's exactly what this thing did. So insane. And it went from 2.9, right? Here you can see it at 2.9 all the way back up to 4 cents. I mean, that's a big move to the upside. And we want the 777s. Can we get there? It hit the first target. How do we get the target? The length of the base of the triangle with the swing to the upside. That's exactly what we got. Then we give you this little flag. In case you had missed it, that flag gave you the move to the upside as well. We're technically kind of doing another flag here that could continue to the upside. This is very interesting, and this is ISO 222. Got those rumors. It follows XLM. It follows Stellar XRP. You know what I mean? And not just because it has an X in front of it. All right, but it tends to do these things. Pay attention. We'll keep you privy to the information that you need. I'm looking at this cup and handle for ICP and this double bottom nicely up 460. This tells me that ICP, Internet Cloud Computer, the Internet Computer, this thing could go all the way up 97% to $10.48. It's definitely on my radar. You had a double bottom here. You came up, you retested. You fell through that. You have a double bottom here. I do see the shoulder, head and a shoulder, but that would dump you somewhere down to $2.41. Could we make a new low? We could. It's kind of a slanted Adam and Eve double bottom too. Didn't really fully play out. We could extend this on the long side here and say, well, this is just the channel, and this is kind of this is the cup that we're in. This is the cup. This is the handle. I'm with that. There's your handle to the upside, but a double bottom there for ICP. Not my favorite chart. You know what I mean? I think there's some better out there. As a pretty big market cap, but it's just something to look at, something to keep on your radar, right? May walk away. Yep. A lot of people say May walk away. Lose 25 today and only made 12 the other day on a leverage. Ouch. What the heck? What a weirdo. Super chats. MIT, you're cool, lifer. Will you get your super chat done? Thanks for love and support, man. I get up every day with the lifers in the 99. It gives me strength to progress in the long term. May God bless. We're here in the long term. We're here for long-term gains, baby. We're not here for tiny little pigeon meat. Is this enough dollar dues for TA on Anchor? God bless you. Thank you so much for the TA on Anchor, man. Being a lifer means forever. I was lost. Never thought I'd understand TA. Div, forget about it. Countless hours in the 99, taking the course. Now I trade in my sleep, in line, wherever I feel the need. My man. And shout out to everybody here on the live. Let's talk about the testimonials, which outlive all the haters. Shout out to the haters. Lifer means forever. I love this, man. Hey, Sam, just want to say thank you for everything you do. Keep up the great work. Joined the 99 last week. Been practicing TA. Just traded Bitcoin USDC on a minor play and paid for this month. Subs in less than 30 minutes. Thank you, brother. Wow. Just paid for the first month of the trading class after 4 days. Look at that. Like, I'm just saying, man, so many people telling you this guy made 50K in a month. 50K in 1 month here. Banging on him to the upside. There is money being made all over the place. And there's Bitcoin holding 28,000 strong. Holding 28,000 strong, baby, strong. Shout out to my haters. How you doing, haters? Hi, haters. I'm Shauna, baby. Thank you for coming on in and watching me shine. I know you love it. I know it makes you burn, baby, burn. And shout out to all the lovers of life, man. May God bless each and every one of you. But I've been seeing the haters come out the woodwork. I've been seeing it recently. And you know what? When I was depressed in a room and, going through a lot of pain, nobody hated on me. So if you're getting hated on everybody, remember the times you were down and out? Remember the times you were drunk on a street corner and people were kicking you in the face? Nobody was hating on you, right? Remember the days my jaw was getting broken and I was getting my jaw wired shut? Nobody was hating on me at that point, right? So I love you all. May God bless you all. Love is the answer. Love is the strongest frequency you can use to propel yourself to the next level. The first person you hate on, when you hate anybody, is yourself, Haters make you appreciate the lovers even more. God bless you, brother. Some people kick you when you're down. They love it. They love it. Do you see Volt going anywhere that month? Imagine hating someone you learn from. Oh my gosh. Crypto Lifer, we are in the 9R family and binds us together, man. God bless you, brother. 9R family. As you grow, you will keep seeing more haters. It's how the internet works. You could save a baby and catch hate. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's just how the ear, right? Yeah. There's no testimonial without the test. I'll continue to move with grace. Amen. 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 There's people I dedicated my life to. There's people I put in the trading group for free that have backstabbed me. Can you believe that? I gave them free access to the trading group and they decided to dip on me. Insanity. Need Gallo to break out. But there's also, the people that have benefited and love me are far outweigh all those people. I shouldn't even bring it up. Let me focus on the positive energy only. Get myself off of the negativity. The reason cats can't eat grass when they're sick is because they're looking for grass that is the exact color green of 528 hertz as it's healing. So funny, man. What an interesting man giving us that. Focus only on those who support you, like Jamie. Jamie supports me. Today is the Jamie stream. We're going to say Jamie's name 1 minute every time. So we're going to say Jamie. And then a minute later, we're going to say Jamie. And today is the dedicated Jamie stream. And, for the rest of the stream, it's going to be all about Jamie for the rest of the stream. No, but honestly, you guys don't even know what Jamie did. I can never really tell you because it's behind the scenes, but Jamie is a wonderful man who saved the lifer in many, many ways, man. God bless you, Jamie, for everything you've done for me. Sammy, can you say, Sammy, coming handy to the upside? Say it with the Irish accent. Do it. What am I a puppet? Is that what I am? I am a puppet to you? You guys just want me to, you want to put your hand behind my back and move my mouth around? Is that what it is? I went to the bathroom and my cat was on my keyboard. So my trading view chart is nonstop scrolling to the left and reverse. How do I stop this? Just refresh the page, man. Just shut down your computer, man. Just shut the computer down. There is scatheth, yet increaseth. You're funny. BMG George Batterson. There is wideth holdeth more than is met, but tendeth to poverty. That's kind of making me tough, but a lith. Saw your Discord posts about MEXC airdrops. Can you give a brief overview about it? No worries if you don't have time. No, because people do talk bin list, and it's not funny. So look, if you hold 1,000 MEXC tokens consecutively for 14 days, you're eligible for these airdrops, and they're really cool. And they have an LSD airdrop. They have a bunch of cool airdrops coming. They got a Whale, which is another coin coming out. They have a lot of things coming your way, so just pay attention how to participate. You want to hold 1,000 MEXCs. And honestly, I believe this could pump the price of the MEXC token, right? Because think about it. If they're giving you an incentive. So let's take a look at MEXC here if we can find MX on the radar. Looks like Bitcoin's just going to kind of stall out here. There's not a lot of bearish sentiment. I'm telling you right now. People are worried about the banking system. Bitcoin is a hedge against a lot. And honestly, the more politicians talk about Bitcoin, the more people are going to run in to buy it. I'm telling you right now, there's going to be countries that bring you in open arms. You're like, yo, I own 20 Bitcoins. They're going to be like, oh, come on. We want you. We're going to give you a passport. We're going to give you a write-off. We're going to let your business do free. You might find me in Dubai. A year from now, you might find me a citizen in Dubai, man. I'll keep my American passport, but you know what I mean? You might find me a citizen. They're airdropping LSD right in your eyeball, baby. Oh, you're funny. You're so funny, bro. You're so funny, man. I didn't catch it at first. I was like, now I got it. I was like, my man. I didn't know you were Grateful Dead Mafia, DK. I love you, brother. Sir, BTC Target. Refresh the page and it worked. Thanks, Lifer. God bless you, Jeff Perry. I'm here for you, baby. I'm here for you. Let's get ready to rumble to the upside. I don't know about a Monday, but you never know. Sammy, cup and handy to the upside. My car is one weird tile. Hey, man, a lot of weird stuff going on today. Dubai is great. You can buy real estate directly with crypto. Got my place last year. Really, that's awesome. I'm going to Dubai. I may too, man. You know, I may too. Hey, you know what? My girls can walk around. I could lie down with $100,000 on my hand on a park bench and no one will touch it. Nobody will touch it. You can't do that in America. I'll tell you that right now. And again, if you're going to be bossed around anyway, that's what we're saying. If you're going to be bossed around anyway, if they're going to, I don't even want to talk about it, but then you might as well go to a place where you're not going to get hurt. The government's going to tell me what to do anyway. I might as well go to a place where someone can't just completely gut me out in the middle of the streets. You know what I mean? So it makes you realize like why, you know what I mean? It just makes you think about it. So let's chart out this coin because you know what? Based on the incentive of the airdrops, like this morning, I went and bought $200 more. I didn't even care about the price or look at it. Tells me that this thing could continue to the upside. They're doing a really good job with the token. Look at it. It was just 99 cents continuing to rip. And that was just back in February, it was at 125. So, even if, you don't have to trade it, you don't have to hate it, just date it. You don't date it, don't hate it, just trade it, baby, right? And there you go. Look, shoulder, head, and a shoulder coming. Let's flip back on the moving averages, and the order block is even nice. It's even got a nice order block here. So now you can see what I'm doing here. I understand the news. I can see what's happening. And I know people are going to buy this to get the airdrop. So that creates incentive, doesn't it? It's got its own ecosystem. So they're creating a want for this. MEXC could be the next Binance coin. Dude, exchange-based tokens are big. I move across country from Ohio to Seattle. Most people won't move across town. Dubai, here I come. Shout out to Todd McAfee. Who's going to follow me to Dubai, man? But then I can't run for president. You know what I mean? So do I stay and save America or do I go and save myself? That's the question. You know what I mean? I guess I can come back and run. I can come back and run as long as I keep my citizenship open, right? So MEXC, USDT. But I would like to go to a place where I feel safe all the time walking around. If someone steals from you, they will chop their hand off immediately. I'm just saying, no one will steal. Sorry about that. I don't mean to be gross. So MEXC looks good to me. It's got an inverted head and shoulder. We got an incentive program to stake where you get airdrops. Telling me that there could be a pretty nice move here for this. So I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it. Singapore canes them. Opened my MEXC account already. Going to really start using it today, man. God bless you. Thank you for saying that. I watch videos of Dubai every night to manifest and attract it into my life. Kendall Gill. Okay. I heard it's really hot there, though. Like, exceptionally hot. San Juan, Costa Rica is what I think when retirement. I remember going to Costa Rica, and it's a beautiful place. Shout out to Arcane Bear out there. Right? Burps for the pump. El Salvador looks good, too. I wasn't burping there. I was gargling. We're going to the Museum of the Future. 0% crime. I know, right? And my man, PS5, Future of Gaming, he lives there in Dubai, man. How many people are in Dubai right now on the live stream? How many people from Dubai here on the live? Let me know. Let me know. All right. And I'm the altcoin man, dude. Look at Tara just getting an absolute blast to the upside. Have we just been able to see a little bit of a flag here to the upside? Tara getting a blast. I had Tara here, it would dip nastily, right? Holding some order blocks, but we even originally had it right here in this channel. We were looking at Tara back when it was 0008, and now it's already killed a few zeros and dropped up again. Look at Tara absolutely blasting to the upside. It's also on MEXC and KuCoin. Can I get a Thammy, cup and hammy? You're funny, man. I want to visit there with my family. It looks so beautiful. I love Costa Rica. Let's get back into the show here, and let's show you what's happening in the world markets. S&P 500, all right? Funny, I have it in this incentive idea here, but look, a complex inverted head and shoulder. Do you see that? Just like Bitcoin, complex inverted head and shoulder. The daily is a little overbought. Let's look at the futures. Let's look at the futures. ES1, baby. S&P futures. Same thing going on here. And then I had this inverted head and shoulder. See it? And it did break it broke out to the length of the base of the pole there to the upside. The daily's getting overbought though, and we're at resistance. Tells me that we may, let me bring this up. It's like almost we didn't really breach this trend line, in my humble opinion. We're still in a symmetrical triangle, and we can make a move to the downside on the daily time frame. However, Bitcoin could decouple at this point because Bitcoin doesn't look the same as the S&P. This may be the decoupling. Bitcoin's oversold on the daily, but the S&P is not. So look, if you do a split screen here and you look at BTC, USD, whatever you want, and you look here, I mean, look at our daily time frame, you're oversold, but you look at the S&P, you can see you're overbought. Tells me that the Bitcoin's going to pump while the S&P dumps. I'm just saying, and that will be one of the first times we see that. So I'm calling out an uncorrelation here. Most people wouldn't do it. Oh, let me get out of the screen here. Hold on, let me get out of the way. Let me get out of the way. Let me get myself out of the way here. So look, oversold stochastic on the low. I mean, when we were oversold here, look, pump 1, pump 2, pump 3, pump 4. Look at the beautiful consolidation. You went sideways while Bitcoin went to the downside. Why do you think I bought so much Bitcoin in these areas? Why do you think I've been loading up on Bitcoin throughout the zone? Why do you think I bought a whole Bitcoin at 19,000? Because I see my instincts are telling me that I won't get a chance to get it on the low again if I don't go against the fear. And there was heavy fear when I bought the Bitcoin. It felt I was sick inside. You know, I read one of my favorite traders. He said you should feel sick inside on your best buy. Your best buy should make you feel sick. Like the market, the emotion should be so low and horrible because the market should be dumping. The best buy should be done when you feel absolutely sick inside. Okay, so oversold here, and I'll come back in a second. Overbought here, telling me to be careful. It looks like there could be a decoupling, at least for now. Something to see. It would be epic if Bitcoin decoupled. I don't think it would be 100% decoupling, but like for a week or two, or at least for 10 days, it looks like the S&P could dump while Bitcoin pumps to the upside. So just something to think about, and just, you know, things you may not see on another channel, just to kind of give your mind an idea. At the end of the day, this is a symmetrical triangle, and a symmetrical triangle could break up or down depending. All right, there's your move there, there's your move there, right? And Bitcoin holding 28,000 still. Let's talk about the DXY because we have to. I can't stop doing that silly joke. But look, shoulder, head, and shoulder for the DXY. Daily is beat to the ground, but I look at the bigger time frames like the 2-week, or what was the monthly, said we're just going to continue to dump. Still coughing up a lung. Sorry about that. I just don't want to play games. So that's interesting. The monthly beat to the ground, finally. 2-day chart, 3-day chart. There's a chance that we finally stop the pain here for the dollar index, and we could get a bit of a bounce. But right now, I still see the shoulder, head, and shoulder for the dollar index. And I just took this fractal from here. It's the measured move, right? The fractal is the measured move. Just a funner way to do the measured move, more interactive. Okay. We look here at the 1-hour time frame. It suggests that we've hit a bit of a double bottom here. And we're going to bounce back to the upside. I'm just going to get rid of this yellow line here for the head and shoulder pattern. So look here. I mean, the dollar's kind of forming this range. See it? Up, down, up, down. It looks like it could range right back to the upside here at 103. So just something to watch out for. The dollar is very oversold in the 1 hour. Bitcoin is not. But it does have more downside look, and it should have made a right shoulder, but it did not. It's interesting. Technically, it's a bear flag, in my humble opinion, a bearish rectangle. And bearish rectangles break down 68% of the time. So you have a 68% chance that this falls even lower down to this $99 region. And look, I'm looking at this bigger falling wedge. Up, down, up. We're likely to come all the way down here if we do not double bottom at 101. If we do not double bottom at 101. Who doesn't like saying fractal? Hey, Liver, can you do a bit of TA on GRT, please? Send in a super chat, TA deep dive. Sam, as your love shines as light as you are successful. Darkness is playing to make haters come and try to make it unstable. Love is the cure. Amen. We stay in the high frequency, my friend. We stay in the high frequency. May God bless each and every one of you for being here. And where are my lovers of life, man? Where's my 1,000 lovers, man, of life? Let's take a look at Total 3, the market cap of all of the smaller altcoins. I see an inverted head and shoulder, and we're oversold in the 4-hour time frame. This suggests altcoins are going to get a bit of a move here to the upside. This also suggests some move is coming. Look at this shoulder, head and the shoulder there. And then we can even make this tighter. Altcoins are looking pretty good right now. Look at this. Altcoins in the 4-hour are suggesting a bigger move. I like what I'm seeing for altcoins. That makes us want to move on to Bitcoin dominance. But look, Bitcoin dominance in the 4-hour still wants to make a move to the upside. It tells me that Bitcoin could pump and some of the altcoins could pump with Bitcoin. That's what it's saying, because the chart's saying, hey, Bitcoin dominance wants to move. Again, Bitcoin dominance calls out big moves for Bitcoin. The 4-hour for Bitcoin dominance says that we're going to make a move. It's got a higher low in the stochastics. You can even put the RSI in a bull pennant. That's a very bullish sign, and lack of bearish momentum there. I mean, this thing could move. Falling volume shows that it wants to raise back up. This is also another suggestion. If you know how to use dominance, every time dominance had a pretty big move to the upside here, it had a pretty big move for Bitcoin, right? So Bitcoin's bottoms here, then these are the pumps that Bitcoin's been on. The 4-hour time frame for Bitcoin dominance suggests that we do go further up. So we did the DXY, okay? We did Bitcoin dominance. We did total 3, which is all the altcoins excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. And we gave you Bitcoin dominance as well, and the DXY, and the S&P. How about DEFIEPERP? All right, we'll talk about DEFIEPERP. I'm watching DEFIEPERP closely. To me, it may have really bottomed. Let's look at it on the weekly chart. So on the weekly, you've got a swing down here, but you got a bit of a swing up version here. See this? Very interesting to me, something brewing here. And if we get the push, we could get a nice pump back to the upside. So something that I'm looking at for DEFIEPERP. And what is this? This is the basket of 100 most known DeFi projects. We're talking Sushi, Aave, Uniswap, things of that nature, right? All kind of put into one big zone. And eventually, that looks like your bottom for DeFi. It really does. That's where Bitcoin bottomed. We're weeks behind Bitcoin, you see? This will also give us a bit of an idea of alt season. If we get back above here on DEFIEPERP at 3844, it's going to give us a little bit of an incentive to alt season, all right? And we got alt season indicators. We got some other stuff here for you. The alt season index as well, right? Let's take a look at the alt season index. We're in Bitcoin season right now, right? Definitely you want to be selling when you're heavy into alt season. You want to be looking into build bags during Bitcoin season. But we're in Bitcoin season right now. I'm telling you right now. If you like buying coins, go to Binance. I love that, right? But look, I mean, Bitcoin season here. And look, had you got in here on the altcoins and then got into altcoin season, wow, what a move. So I like what's happening here. I'm beginning to build some bags for Bitcoin. Top 50 performance over the last 90 days. Stacks, STX is the biggest gainer. Isn't that crazy? And on the low, we have Leo, Ape, and all these other coins. And Bitcoin sitting in the middle there, up 64% though. Bitcoin up 64% in 90 days. Let me say that again. Bitcoin up 64% in 90 days. Let me say that one more time because it's almost like Bitcoin up 64% in 90 days. It's a big move. So my entire net worth is up 60% in the last 90 days since December, since I started going hard, buying the fear, baby. Buying the fear. And you got to use this fear and greed index. Let's take a look at it today. Sitting at 63. Not too shabby. 63, same as yesterday. It is some greed. You know, I took some profits on CAS. I took some profits on some coins. I did. You know what I mean? You got to take some profits on the way up. You got to take some profits on the way up. Shares his years of experience in 2 hours. You got to take the class. Thank you so much for saying that. Everyone, I teach class every single Tuesday from 3 to 5:30. It's very inexpensive for the average person. $60 or $100 for 2.5 hours of my time. And it took me years and years to build the class and to get you going. Something you definitely want to be privy to and understand. I also teach it on the last Saturday of every month if you would like that information. Thank you for reminding me. God bless you. Love learning. Let's look at our baby stacks. Stacks, baby stacks. So DEFIEPERP, if you didn't know, now you do. Tether dominance, we might as well take a look at it too. Where is it on the daily? It should want to dump. It wants to come back up. They are printing money. And you want Tether dominance to go up a little bit because it helps money flow back into Bitcoin. So you want a little bit of a pump, which makes sense right now. So you want the daily to come up a little bit, and then you want the massive move into Bitcoin. So you want Tether dominance to rise a little bit when they print and they give a lot of it out. But then you want it to give it right back in to BTC. So watching Tether dominance here though, and I'm expecting kind of a sideways action. But Tether dominance looks pretty interesting on the daily because eventually it'll get too high. Comes up, they print, and then, that could be a nice move for Bitcoin back to the downside on Tether dominance. STX has been a hot coin. Definitely something you want to keep on the radar. Stacks, baby, stacks, STX. And I have an incentive for this idea. I like this move here. Falling wedge. The daily's oversold. It's got a higher low. Look, high, lower low, a high, lower, a higher low, higher high, higher low. I mean, it's got a beautiful trend here. STX is looking interesting to me. 88 cents. And this stream will go over more coins than you can handle every single day. Hell, Lifer, can you do a bit of TI on GRT? The graph, please. Shout out to Fobar. Thank you so much. Celebrate the first super chat from Fobar. Yeah! Yeah! Yes! Yes! I almost fell down. Oh my gosh, man. Thank you so much, man. Welcome to the club. God bless you, man. Love when I see someone new. Stack McChange. You rang? So I like what I'm seeing for Stack. It looks pretty good to me. I mean, the 4 hour, you said the 4 hours bullish. I mean, there's some bullish divergence there, right? But we are getting overbought. We'd have to stay on the zone. We could drop a little bit more. There's a chance. I'll pull a Fibonacci on this impulse just to see. I mean, we're very close. We could slip into the golden pocket. And there's a chance this could go down a little more here. And we could slide down a little more. The 4 hour does suggest that we're not in the perfect spot. But we could cross the dotted line, the top line too. So I like what I'm seeing for Stacks. I really do. I really, really do. Yeah, I just wanted to see what that range was there down below the zone. So I'm watching Stacks just like I did this for XDC, and it falled away very, very nicely. Very interesting idea here for Stacks. Win always runs hard in alt season, and it's very low right now. Oh yeah, it does. Let's look at MITX and ANKR before we jump on into the news for you. Morpheus Labs. There's Morpheus Network and there's Morpheus Labs. Not to be confused. I don't even know if they're connected. I should do my own research and find out. I don't believe they are, though. I think they just both use the name. I like NMW better. That's like my more premier coin. We've been trading it since 67 cents, right? So look, already though, off the bat, I just love this track. I like deep bass. I like clean deep bass. Triple bottom on STX there too. Interesting. I like what you're saying there. $47 in chat revenue. 491 likes. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much for the love. So look, here we go. Shoulder, head, and a shoulder for Morpheus Labs. This thing could do damage. It really could. Look at this. Boom, boom, boom. So here's the deal. That looks beautiful to me. 4 hour time frame looks absolutely lovely. Again, you'd have to get the education and see if this fits your trading style. But I mean, look at that. MITX looks like it's going to blast to the upside. I like what I'm seeing here. Tight moving averages. High volume, no, doesn't really give us much on the VRVP, but we made through this and says we can get to the value area highs for sure. Lack of bearish momentum in the MACD. Look at the MACD and zoom in here. And you can see, I mean, compared to these hills, it's starting to get small. We're waning in the volume of the sellers. It's a pretty, really, really good sign. The RSI is in a falling wedge that broke out on top. All right. And what you can also do is you can go to the settings here. You can slap on that. Oh, and I don't have the moving averages on, but I can slap RSI here. And you're about to get above the moving average. That's usually a big sign that you're going to see a big move. Look, RSI got above there. Pump, pump. It's a really good sign. Something you definitely want to pay attention to. The RSI got back above the moving average. It's a really good sign. All right. So just something to think about and keep you privy to the noise here behind the scenes. I wouldn't even look at the other time frames. I wouldn't get too crazy. I like the 4 hour time frame on this. Could make a huge move. 35%. It's a pretty steep stop loss. But I mean, that, you know, my initial could bring it up 28%. That's a better, it's a 5-to-1 risk reward ratio, which is pretty insane. You don't get that a lot. That's a very big incentive for me personally. MITX looks very, very interesting for a possible move to the upside. Super chats, Anchor, MDT, GRT, and Sand. Shout out to Lakochi Coker in the house. Thank you so much for the love. So MITX looks interesting to me. Inverted head and shoulder, right? And it's inside of a wedge tight with all the bells and whistles that we go for. If you don't know what the bells and whistles are, join my trading group. All right, we'll get you there as fast as humanly possible. So many people here to love you. So many people here to help you. So many people pushing you to the upside. All right. 500 likes, 761 lovely lifers watching from around the world. Thank you for your likes and support. Just one click truly helps others find their lifer community. I agree on a serious note. Holding that trend line with the fib support in that zone alert sets stacks. My man. My man. My man. So we've already got a bunch of different ideas here that we've covered for you for free on the channel. For free. We've gone over a bunch of different things that most people would charge you in their trading group. Show the love. The live stream is worth it for the free knowledge. Shout out to Wife and Hubster. Thank you so much. Let's go, baby. Things are looking like this. Maybe the last chance to get in at 28K. You never know. You never know, baby. I mean, if the banks keep going, it could be the last time you ever get into big BTC at these levels. And you look back and be like, man, think about it. The last bull run, we hung out and we bought them to 3,000. This is your 3,000. I don't know why people don't realize it. Like 16,000 was your $3,000 Bitcoin. Now we're back up at 6,000. That's 28,000. Like we've doubled up. We're back at 6K again. I mean, like in comparison to where we were, you know, if you know what I'm saying. All right. I'm finally winning consistently. The group is such a blessing. Highly trained, man. Put that in the testimonials. Let people know. Let the people that are on the fence, that aren't sure, go to my free server, hit testimonials. Let us know your experience with the lifers so other people can feel just like you. Spread that love, baby. Spread that love. And I believe there was a nice entry for BTC now. Let's take a look. What is that beeping sound? Is that a truck or something? It's crazy. Is it? Wait, is it the thing? Yeah, it's a big truck. That's it. That's it. That's it. Hold on one second. I'm getting a huge delivery that I've been waiting for days. Babe, come on and talk on the mic. Come on. Come down here and talk to the people. Babe, come here and talk to the people. Can you please come talk to the people for me, please, while I go get the thing? She won't do it. Okay, no worries. Thank you. I'm so sorry to put you on the spot. I won't ever do it again. I can't believe what I'm getting. I can't really disclose, but it's awesome. It's so awesome. So look at this, though. The 15-minute wants a pump here. It's saying, no, I want to stay in this cup and handle that Sammy had here. I want to show this shoulder, this head in this right shoulder. I want to pump to the upside here. You know what? I still like the incentive for the move here to the upside. I really do. A little less leverage and a little more love, man. You know, that was her big break. I know, right? Opportunity only comes once in a lifetime. You know what I mean? You're so funny. Someone said that was her big break. Yeah, they said that was your big break. And you missed it. She's laughing. She's like, I have the lifer underneath my thumb. She's like, I already had my big break. Could you take a look at Rio? It's been moving strong, irrespective of Bitcoin. Main net launch coming. I got it at 8 cents. It's on MEXC too. Much love, dude. I like your style, baby. Sending in a super chat and giving us another coin. We did look at Rio about a month ago, I believe. Sammy, he'd never leave me. He just like my dad. Will he ever return? Sam said he'd never leave me. You're so funny, man. Man ordered the whole Bitcoin. Go grab your package. Just give us 2 more hours of TA. You're so funny. Who's grabbing my package? Nobody's grabbing. Only my wife is grabbing my package, all right? Let's make that real clear. She missed her golden pocket. There's triple bottom on the several. STX F for the win, baby. Shout out to Kevin Baker on the love, baby. On the love. Pause. I know, right? Pause. Pause. I love pause. Pause. Dang, wanted to see Wifer throw down the TA. I know, right? Organic lemons from Germany. Why not, baby? Why not? Yeah, my shipment of organic lemons have come from Germany. And look, the buy really was 27,000. Look, the buy for Bitcoin was the nasty dump here. Should have looked at a smaller time frame even. But the 7-minute wants to bounce back to the upside here. That's a quick scalp trade, but it looks like we're going to go sideways. Remember, it's false move Monday. But it's actually, we're looking pretty, it's not bad for a Monday. Like, it could be worse for this Monday, right? Look, a bullish order block right there for Bitcoin too. These are bullish order blocks for Bitcoin where people are wailing in. I'm telling you right now, I've been front running 25,200. I don't think the people with less money are going to be able to get down there because the people with more money aren't afraid of losing money. People that aren't afraid of losing are the people that win. So people that aren't afraid of losing are buying Bitcoin now because they're not afraid to lose. They're not afraid for it to go down. They have no fear. They have no fear. That's a fake emotion acting real. They know even if it goes lower, that if they hold long term, they'll eventually win. You know what I mean? Tom Crown sent him a Litecoin miner. Oh yeah, my Litecoin miner from Tommy. One chance, one opportunity to seize everything you ever wanted. Would you capture it? Do you hear McDonald's closed all their corporate offices temporarily in anticipation of a corporate layoff? That's crazy, man. That's weird. Let me get this straight. You're literally backing up the truck. All right. Super chats. ANKR. MDT. Yeah, I'm literally backing up the truck. You heard it. I love it, man. Beep, beep, beep. How's it going out there, babe? Is it looking okay?
Yeah, he's coming off the truck right now.
Is it big?
That's the size of you.
Okay.
No, it's medium.
Let's get the dolly. Can you get the dolly out for him and put it on the dolly? That's what I would like, to place it right on the dolly for me. Then I wouldn't have to worry. Can you jump onto the live stream for me while I do this?
No.
Does it keep people happy?
No.
We would gain subscribers. Like, it would make you money.
What's that?
Jump on the live right now. You'll make us a lot of money.
Leave me alone.
Okay, you don't like money. I get it.
Hold on, Ida. Yeah. That I can do. Oh.
I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. She, you know. All right. So look, I see this shoulder. I see an inverted head and shoulder here. I really do. That wants to break to the upside for BTC. And that bullish divergence tells you that that's going to be your low to the upside. You know what? So it tells me that we're going to get a move. 1 hour could get flipped by this 4 hour time frame, and we could see a massive pump to the upside for Bitcoin. All right? A massive pump to the upside for Bitcoin. So look, Sammy now goes back to his, what was it, my 5 minuto? So here we go. Let's get rid of this. Let's take a look at this now. Let's take a look at this idea. We got this trend line holding now. We got some support and resistance lines that we could look at, okay? So look, I'm going to lower the leverage now because I'm obviously going to lower my risk. What was that?
Myla,
I never heard her do that. Like,
don't attempt to move it by yourself without me.
okay,
Because you just
okay.
don't do it.
So look, you technically want to long this with a stop loss below 27,574, right? So the stop loss should be like 27,499, and the target should be somewhere up at the top of the channel, like 28.5 if we can get there. It's not a good risk-reward ratio technically though, right? It's like a 1-to-1 on the trade. You know what I mean? 9 to 11. That's actually worse than a 1-to-1 on the trade. So it doesn't go proper risk management. It doesn't fit. You see? It's just not like the target. We'd have to go for a higher target out of the move here and hope that we get the retest to the upside and we get this lengthy pull. Just because you could lose 10 trades straight, it doesn't mean that the next one's going to be a loser. You got to keep going at it. You got to keep going at it. So we'd like to get to 29.4. All right. And we'll go again with like a little, I'll go a little less than half, little like this would be here, there, and I go, so I lower the leverage and I lower the entry point for risk, right? And I want to chip away $10, $5. If I just start making small amounts here, that's what I'm looking for, okay? And so I re-enter the trade again, and I'm not in fear. You cannot live in fear. You cannot live in fear because you lost a trade. You must. It's just like baseball. If you strike out a few times, right? If you strike out a few times. Dave, man, how did you know? Dave knows what it is. Dave knew what it was. He's like, wild guess. So funny, man. He's just so funny. Yo, you know me too well, man. It's so insane. Dude, the lifers know me so well. It's so funny. That's why she said, don't lift it. That's so funny, man. Yo, I love you, brother. You're so funny, man. We gotta kick it, man. We gotta hang out. Like, we gotta hang out. We'd have so much fun, man. Crypto Cash, I love you, brother. You're the man, dude. So it's not a pole. No, I'm not getting a pole for pole dancing, Gina. Sorry to break your heart. Gina. So it's not a pole dancing machine. Or a pole dancer thing. Anyway. So there we have it. Again, it is False Move Monday, and I'm still trading, which I shouldn't be, right? I forgot it was Monday yet again. All the excitement. I should just stop trading on a Monday. Just bought 350 Bitcoin. Let's go. God bless you, brother. Do you think there's a coin suitable for all in today? I don't know, man. I would never be all in on anything, really. Could have fooled me. Oh, yeah, because after my Celine Dion, you thought I'd be pole dancing, right? Come on. Get out of here. Get out of here. All I got is Labradorite hearts for you, Gina. That's all I got, a Labradorite hearts for you. May God bless everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you. Gina, I've been doing some boozing. Gina, have we been doing... You're so funny, man. Tips for the nips. Yo, it's so crazy. Yo, there's kids on this... No. Yeah, God bless everybody. But let's keep it kosher if we can. Oh, PIAS. That's a trade. Look at that giant double bottom for PIAS. High Fidenza getting it in. High MEXC finally getting a little bit of a sell-off, of course. But could it continue on the 15? Could it make a flag and want to continue to pump here? Could this thing just want to just explode? Hey, Bitcoin's technically going sideways. That's really good for the altcoins. I'm telling you right now. Shout out to David Kendall. David Kendall. Hold up. Let's break this man down. Let's break this man down. He took my trading. He took my course. He stood by me no matter what. All right? As we went up and down. So I just want to ask you a question. Make sure you, look at this though. Let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at this. He found this low here and called a low there. I mean, to me, that's a lot of guts, honestly. And he did it. He nailed it. He absolutely nailed it. He absolutely nailed it. Look at this. 60% gains. And look, shoulder, head, and a shoulder there with the tight moving averages. And it's ready to go. Okay, ACH, I'm looking at Alchemy Pay. I'm nice enough to show you this. Alchemy Pay is on my radar, all right? SXP, someone asked us about it yesterday. We put it in this cup and handle. This thing would just continue, and look, it's just not stopping. This thing is out of control. I don't know what's happened to this thing, but it's out of control, up 195% out of nowhere. You know what I mean? Out of nowhere. Dave, man, I love you with all my heart, man. Thank you so much for everything you've done for me and my family, man. May God bless you, brother. May God bless you for everything you've done. And that brings us right to the news, everybody. To the news. I'll be right back with the news. did it again. Dang it. Let's go back to the news. Shout out to everybody here. My name is Samuel James Price, and every single day I'll go over the news and talk about things that could change the world markets or change your look at the world markets or what could be happening. Internet Computer issues liquid Bitcoin, faster and affordable BTC transactions. This is a big deal. The development brings layer 2 capabilities to Bitcoin, making it faster and cheaper to transact without compromising security. Layer 2s refer to a secondary framework or protocol that is built on top of an existing blockchain system. By integrating directly with the Bitcoin network, CKBTC can be used on decentralized finance applications on supported networks without relying on centralized bridging services, which are a major security concern in the broader crypto ecosystem. This is a big deal. However, Bitcoin integration unlocks a plethora of opportunities. It also inherits the slow and expansive transaction times associated with the Bitcoin network. Unlike wrap tokens controlled by a centralized entity, CKBTC uses canisters, smart contracts for asset transfers, and does not require intermediaries or risk cross-chain bridges, which we don't like. Those are where all the exploits have been coming from, cross-chain bridges. I always told people that Bitcoin's going to be awesome and that it's going to get an incentivization to move. I always kept pushing it up and said this too. You know what I mean? So here's the deal. This is amazing. This is definitely something that's going to enhance Bitcoin. A lot of people do not see this coming. This is a pretty big deal. PancakeSwap DEX launches version 3 on BNB chain and Ethereum. Pretty awesome. And on Ethereum, that's pretty awesome. V3 brings 4 different trading fee tiers, 0, 1, 0, 5, and 0, 2, 5, and 1, compared with V2's single level of 0.25. Pancake continuing to move. And I got into PancakeSwap at 60 cents. And honestly, its ecosystem and the way it moves has been amazing. PancakeSwap is absolutely amazing. This approach is designed to ensure a balance between traders paying the lowest fees tier while incentivizing the highest possible liquidity from LPs. In the future, PancakeSwap will introduce 2 new features, a V3 VIP trading rewards program and a position manager feature. The VIP program is a tiered system that rewards traders for their trading volume, with exclusive benefits such as a chance to get up to a 5% trading fee rebate, which may incentivize more platform activity and improve PancakeSwap's revenue. I love PancakeSwap. You know me. I was the cake man. Cake got me 8,000 subscribers back when nobody knew me. Really put me on the map. It's all about cake, baby. It's all about cake. And then Internet Computer, we went over that. And last but not least, U.S. states ISM Purchasing Managers PMI. The IS Manufacturing PMI decreases to 46.3 in March of 2023, the lowest since May of 2020, and compared to the 47.7 in February, and a consensus of 47.4 implying that rising interest rates and growing recession fears are starting to weigh on businesses. The reading pointed to a 5th straight month of contraction in factory activity and contraction in factory activity as companies continue to slow outputs to better match demand for the first half of 2023. Yeah, we're seeing layoffs. We're seeing big layoffs. Disney about to lay off 7,000 people, I'm seeing. Ford Motor Company losing $3.3 billion so far already on its electric car, $2.2 billion on its electric car incentive in 2022. It seems like, you can't force products on people. You got to let the people slowly acclimate to the product. A lot of companies are just forcing things down people's throat, and it's hurting the bottom line. Something to think about. That's the news for you today. Want to keep you up to date. The real biggest news here is the Internet Computer and the liquid Bitcoin idea. This is huge. If you didn't think Bitcoin was going to get some type of innovation and an incentive to be great, I don't know where you were living. People think, it's just going to stay flat. No way. Not Bitcoin, man. What did the 5 fingers say to the like button? Slap. Shout out to Tony Rosas. Thank you, bro. Salam from, and Ramadan Mubarak to everybody out there. Thank you so much for being here and spreading the love. Brother, could you do a deeper dive on DMTR? Where do you see it soon, and where do you see it in a year or so? Thank you. Shout out to Drummond Art. Let's take a look at DMTR. I still hold Dimitra long term. I want to make that really clear, right? I'm in there holding it down. 4 cents, 780, doesn't even have $1 million market cap. It goes to 7 million, it can 10x. So it goes to 40 cents really easily. And again, maybe it goes to 0. It could get rug, you never know. I hope it doesn't rug bull. Looks like a great project. It's data-driven farming. Increase yield, reduce costs, mitigate risk. Every smallholder farmer, regardless of economic status, should be able to benefit from simple, beautiful, and useful technology, because when farmers thrive, economies thrive. We're so excited to share Demetra Technology is the winner of the Web3 Blockchain World 22 Entrepreneurship Award in the Industry Solutions career. The Connected Farmer Platform. You kind of want to watch this incentive to the idea here for Demetra.
The world has a problem. Millions of smallholder farmers barely produce enough to feed their families. Why? They lack modern solutions to monitor crops and livestock, the means to preserve and restore the land, and chemicals, deforestation, and climate change create new threats. Without help, small farms will struggle to survive. At Demetra, our connected farmer platform delivers blockchain, machine learning, IoT, and satellite data to smallholder farmers worldwide, empowering each user with cutting-edge technology and services. We generate value across a new ecosystem.
I mean, this thing's hot.
Value in which we
I think
all
this thing's
share
hot. I'm in on it.
farmers,
I'm in on this
Demetra
thing.
token holders, and
If they do
members
half of the things they say they're going to do, again, big ideas, right? Big ideas, but they're planning on it, right? And so you want to kind of look at their roadmap. Circulating supply is pretty big. Total supply, 1 billion. Stacked tokens, lock tokens. So, not as many, look, a lot of stake tokens compared to their lock token. I mean, that's a pretty good idea, right? They've burned 18 million. They've minted 450,000. So, I mean, I like what they're doing, all right? Over time, it could continue to go up in value. The market cap's so small, I see this could easily get to a $70 million market cap, and that would be 100x. This coin could definitely 100x, I'm being honest with you. And it's the number 7,000. It's on 7,000 watch list. It's number 2,866. And honestly, this is high speculation for me. High risk when you're getting into a coin at a very low market cap of this nature, okay? But I like what it can do in the long term. I think a $7 million market cap is not hard. I think a $70 million market cap won't be that difficult to achieve. So I like what I'm seeing here. And, and again, do your own research, right? Never buy anything before, you know what I mean? Just do your own research. Do you think MINSWAP could be a good hold? A lot of people are using MINSWAP. I'm going to talk about it. It keeps coming to me. People keep bringing it up. We brought it up on, and you could stake your AGIX there, I'm pretty sure, like through Cardano, right? So MINSWAP is like Cardano's staking place. And honestly, it's going to become a hub for Cardano. $26 million market cap, a sassy undercat in the space. I do think MINSWAP could continue to go up. I see a lot of people using it. Look, you can stake AGIX here, okay? Let's take a look at AGIX and what you get back if you stake it. And you have an ADA AGIX pool, right? So you can farm or you can add liquidity, right? So ADA MINSWAP, ADA AGIX, 42% APR. That ain't bad. 17%. A lot of high yields here on MINSWAP. And a lot of coins that, that other people just don't know about yet. Hosky, Society. There's so many coins in the game. It's absolutely insane. It's amazing, right? I want to see, they don't have any one asset. They only have pools. You have to do liquidity. I love just doing one asset pool here. So you can also trade on MINSWAP, launch pool, connect your wallet, but you could stake AGIX and Cardano together. All right. Remember, impermanent loss is there. If, AGIX booms and you get less and you get more ADA back than AGIX, you could end up losing money. Just be careful if you don't know what you're doing. I have a whole video on impermanent loss. You definitely want to check it out. I definitely think it will help you. All right. Still muted? No. He says you're still muted at 11:37 a.m. How could I still be muted? It doesn't look like I'm muted. I see the market moving, but am I still muted? Check. 1 2 1 2. I'm not muted. No. Yeah. Friend is Canadian. Yeah, man. Of course, man. Canada all day. Shout out to Lifer Friend. Shout out to Gina Bombina. I thought Sunday Swap was going to be the deck. Me too. But whatever happened to Sunday Swap? It fell off, man. It fell off. I never heard about it again. It kind of just disappeared. So MINSWAP is on the radar. And where can you get into MINSWAP? Is it on any of these exchanges or is it on its own thing? Let me take a look back here at MINSWAP. Max Global usually picks up stuff like this, but you never know. Look, it's on. Yeah, you can only do MINSWAP on MINSWAP, right? It's MIN, the MIN token. $226 million market cap associated with Cardano in the ecosystem. I mean, you never know. I don't think I'm going to buy any MINSWAP. I'm too extended on other coins, but anything is possible. Let's take a look at ANKR MDT. Let's look at ANKR here on the radar. So ANKR, I see this giant cup and handle for ANKR. I mean, I really do, right? And also, it's got the Morpheus Labs inverted head and shoulder. The head and the shoulder. I remember this from back in the day. It was like a reoccurring look. And maybe I can find it again. Hold on. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I call it the Morpheus Labs inverted head and shoulder. Wow, NAKA just got a nasty sell-off. Was that Bitcoin getting dropped to the downside here? Bitcoin, what's Bitcoin doing? My trade's still kind of flat right now on a Monday. All right, my trade is still completely flat on a Monday. So nothing really happening here. Sideways behavior. Watch this. If I go over to MNW, wow, CREDI just banging on them again, getting all the way up 90% gains for CREDI. Let's take a look at MNW. I'm going to show you something. Because I just look at charts and trades for long periods of time, and over time they kind of blend. And you start to remember things that you saw before. And that's the key, right? That's the key. So look, we look at Morpheus Labs. And what am I talking about this idea? Number one, it's got a beautiful cup and handle. And it's, support right there. I like what I'm seeing for this. But look, I remember when it first came out, and it made this kind of like, or maybe it was even earlier than this. No, yeah. It made this here, and this was interesting to me. It wasn't perfect here, but see, you had a shoulder, you had a head and a shoulder, and I call this the Morpheus Labs inverted. You know? Oh, come on. Just kind of resembles, it's not, this one's really not perfect, but I gotta shrink it down. This one doesn't work great, but it just has the shoulder head, and it's just got a weird inverted head and shoulder, but you can't really see it. You know what I mean? That didn't play out too well. I was trying to map it. Kind of might have been this here though, right? So ANKR, I mean, look at it on the daily time frame. Looks pretty interesting to me, right? It still has legs on the daily too. 2-day chart, right? 4-day chart. Interesting. And now remember, ANKR protocol was attached to all the shenanigans there with Luna, right? You had ANKR, Luna, Mira, still kind of holding you down. Could it continue to produce yield? And I showed you that it looks like DEFIEPERP is bottom. If DEFIEPERP is bottom, then any coin that gives you a yield or intending to move could actually have a pretty big gainer coming at you, right? So this is just something to think about, all right? Got to keep them on their toes, G. 10 a.m. bounce for the stock market. Sometimes we get a little bit of a bounce, but it's 11 a.m., man. It's almost 12 at this point. I don't know why. I don't know where you're living, but it's not 10 a.m. where I'm at. Oh, Stack is on this morning. Stack is on point, man. Stack is on point. Some people don't watch live, so their comments come in late. Thank you. Not any exchanges get in before it gets in. Not on any exchanges get in before it gets on one. What? MINSWAP. It's true. But you never know. I wouldn't tell anyone to get into anything. But look, ANKR does look like it could make a bit of a move here. Oversold in the 4-hour time frame, and it's getting tighter in the zone. It's got a giant cup and handle here, and it could make a move. Stays above the point of control. I could see ANKR all the way back to 8 cents. It's at 33.83 right now. We look at MDT. All right. Let's look at MDT here it's on Coinbase. It's on Binance. Measurable data token. There's metadance token. That's not what they're talking about. I think you're talking about measurable data. I don't know which MDT you want. Dang, after all that, we're back to sideways behavior. Yeah, just sideways. It's a Monday, man. They're going to play around. But as long as we hold above 28,000, if we get a daily candle close above 28K, we're going to be in pretty good shape. As long as I can do that, I can get through the day. That's fine. That's just enough. MDT, BTC. So I'm going to look at measurable data token. I had it here, right? Never hit the stop loss. You can see from the last time, it did pump up for gains. If you just raised the stop, you'd be in the money. But measurable data token still looking pretty good to me. Let's delete all our work and just look at it again. And yeah, it's just forming a flag here that could continue to the upside. This coin's hot. it gets a little bit more of incentive. People are talking about the 4-hour looks great for a lot of coins, and I love trading the 4-hour time frame. I don't own any of this. I don't know the people who made it. I just want to make that very clear. I don't push coins, and I don't get paid to push a coin. I do not shill projects, and I won't. Don't email me to shill a project. I just won't do it. All right? I can do hardware wallets. I like exchanges, but I don't do projects, man. I don't talk about anyone else's coin. It's not my thing. Just I don't like to talk about other projects because, Yeah, DMT does have an inverse head and shoulder. Yep, it does, yep. But Binance is the best. Can you share your position right now? That's like, and you're not, are you in the trading group? Like, it's like, do you want to see my underwear too? Dang. You want me to bend over? Super chat, Sand, GRT, Rio, and Trias. MDT looking pretty nice to me. You know what I mean? I like what I'm seeing for MDT, for sure. And that's just what my mind sees. If my mind sees it, I've been doing it for a long time. So if my mind sees it pretty fast, it usually is pretty, usually makes sense to me. Okay, moving forward, let's look at Sand, GRT, Rios, and Trias. Haha, sorry, brother. No, I'm just joking. Don't be sorry. I'm sorry. So we already talked about GRT. I see an inverted head and shoulder here. Ready to rock. I like what I'm seeing here. And as for the trading group, I'm not going to explain much more. Some things, if I already have an idea there, right? So Rio just came out, Relio, right? And wow, what a move to the upside. I remember someone asking about this. It just came out. It was brand new, brand Nubian. But what a move to the upside, man. Wish I had sunken my teeth into some Rio. Wow. Getting a little bit of a bot right now. I'd pull like a mini fib on this and just see if it can come back down to a 618 area or make some type of flag incentive. Something like this maybe, and it could pop to the upside. All right. %45% possibly gains coming. I'd watch it for a pullback. Moving average getting a little far. Unless the smaller time frame has a really nice flag. Nah, I'd wait for this to pull back. What a nice move. Probably time to take some profits. Super chat, Sand and Trias. My baby Sand, I got into Sand, Ocean, and Waves. Remember Sand, Ocean, and Waves? Literally, I just went after what I loved. All those played out pretty well. Sand was the biggest gainer, though. I got into Sand at 4 cents. Sold it at 16. Really kind of sad, So I was looking at Sand. Someone asked me about it earlier, remember? Let's go look at my old TA here. We had a bullish order block right there for Sand, which suggested that we could get a move here. Look. Was it on the daily or the 4-hour? Yeah, right there. 4-hour had a bullish order block. And I said, either your entry area is you break out and retest or you come down in here. And look, we came down right there. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Look what I'm looking at for Sand. Let's get rid of the order block for a second. And why did I put 2 entry areas? Because there was 2 entry areas in my humble opinion. All right. Stops below the zone. And look, that entry there with the stop down here looks like it could continue to the upside. If Bitcoin gets bullish, all these coins are going to rip. And it's going to change the way we see this market. Too many people are going to jump back in and they're going to realize we are kind of in a bullish sentiment. Too many people are on the sidelines right now. They believe that this rally is a false rally. They think it's a bear market rally, but they don't understand how to trade moving averages. When you have bullish divergence in the weekly and you get back above a 200 SMA, you have to include that as bullish. Let me explain why. This is super important. Let's go to Tesla. We can go to any coin in the world. We can go to Tesla. We can go to oil. We can go to any asset in the world. It doesn't matter the asset. I can prove it to you. So look, let's look at Tesla. Tesla's above, the 200 SMA here, right? And look, Tesla pumped up today, 209. Someone's shorting Tesla. I wouldn't be shorting Tesla, but it is what it is, Here's the deal. Look at the daily for Tesla. It starts a bear market, and you got to find something that goes into bearish and bullish times, I guess, like the Dow would be nice. But look, you go to a bear market, you're below the 200 SMA. When you get back above it, and you get back above it substantially, and you clear a previous high like this, you just have to know that until you go below that high, you're not going any lower. So anyone that says that we're going down to 3K or 9K or 10K for Bitcoin, to me is just rambling. They're just rambling. Like there's levels that have to be seen first. You know what I mean? So my point of the story is, and the 4-hour really is the beginning. The 4-hour really tells you the whole story. So look, you're below, you're bearish. You get back above, you start a big move. You get below, you're bearish. You get back above, you get below. Look at Tesla's back above the 200 SMA on the 4-hour time frame. It's a pretty good sign that it could pump to the upside and continue, something to think about, right? So, and you can go through this every time that Tesla kind of made its way. And you look at the Dow Jones. industrial. And you can see anytime we got back above the 4-hour time frame, the 200 SMA, right? So look, same, bearish tone, bear market dump. That was our horrible move, 2019 dump. 09 crisis right here. 2015 was the 08 crisis. And look how much money they printed. Like, I'm just going to give you this idea. I used to say this every day on my live stream when I was talking about Bitcoin. Here's the Dow Jones from 1982 to 1999. 18 years, or 2002. 20 years of the Dow, right? And it goes up by how much money they print. When they print a lot of money, it gets flown into the stock market. There's no place to go. So it inflates, it makes prices of things go up. It inflates prices. That's what inflation means. Inflation means you're pumping up an air balloon, right? And the balloon's getting bigger. When you print too much money, the cost of things have to go up to handle the amount of money in the system. You're inflating the price of things. That's why they call it inflation. So look, they inflate. Look, if this was a balloon, they pump this balloon. So look, we went from there to there in 20 years. Now look what we did from 2002 all the way to 2020. In another 20 years, look how much, dude, the stock market has made because they printed so much money. It's just unsustainable. It makes sense that it is unsustainable. But look at this. This is making a symmetrical triangle. And I'm showing you how they're going to print us all the way up here to 48,000. You see this? And as long as we stay above my green zone, the Dow Jones will continue. Point of the story, though, is look at the 4-hour time frame. Every time you get back above the yellow SMA, you're bullish. You're bullish. And if the daily, nonetheless. So we go back to Bitcoin and we go back to these same ideas. Sand looks beautiful right here. I like the entry for sand at around 60 cents. Gets back to the top of the pattern, goes sideways. Eventually, sand could make some big moves here for sand. And we'll get to TRIAS. Futures are starting to bounce back now. A little bit. Nothing crazy, though. Nothing crazy, Okay, so back to sand here. Hey there, fonts. TRIAS. So let's go back to BTC, USD, all-time history index if you want. We give you such a long-term idea of what we're seeing. But look, go to the 4-hour time frame. And every single time Bitcoin got back above a big level, like here, boom, boom. And like we are cruising well above the 200 SMA right now. And it's following us. We're doing well. As long as we stay above it, we're in good shape. The daily, the same exact concept. You get out of a bear market, every bear market we ever got out of. And fine, you could have a bear market rally above it. I get it. But then go to the weekly then. Bear market rally. Here we never went back below the 200 SMA, but here we're back above it too. And my last thing that I want to talk about is the Gaussian channel on the 8-day. Dude, every time you get sucked into the red zone, watch. Bear market bottom, you bottom down in here, below the Gaussian. Once you get into the red zone, you get sucked through it. All right? It's happened 4 times in all the bottoms for Bitcoin's life cycle. Right there, you get sucked through it. Once you're in there, once you get to this medium line, it's a pretty big deal. It's a really, really big deal. It's like the beginning of a big rally. Same thing happened once we got to this medium line. It was the beginning of a massive rally, right? So one time there, we can go back into this one too. If we can find that low, but it's no need. But one time there, back in 2012, all right? This has never been wrong, this indicator. I'm not saying that it will. It doesn't mean it has to be right, but it's never been wrong. There you go again. There you go again. You get sucked inside. And where are we now? Are we inside the red zone? Oh my gosh, we are. We get above this green line. We're gone, baby, gone. And we're pumping all the way to 36,000 and then getting ourselves out of the Gaussian channel. Somewhere out here, we'll pump out. And I'm just showing you these ideas. Look, we're right here right now. We never enter the red zone and leave it. We could, though. I'm open-minded, but we never open the red zone and leave it. So just something to keep you privy to. All right? In the game, man, you got to pay attention to these bigger signs. If you're not paying attention to the bigger signs, look, the 21's about to cross on the 8-day. It's a bullish sign. That's going to be a bullish sign when this 21 crosses on the 8-day channel to the upside. So Bitcoin holding 28,000, and we're going to sitting in the pocket for the day. Let's take a look at TRIAS, and then we're out of here for the day. I'll do Cadena, one last one, and then we're gone. So I talked about TRIAS possibly making a gain. Look at it's up huge. When did I go over this coin? Recently, right? Someone asked me about it on the live stream. Okay, it dipped. Inverted head and shoulder, and it just dipped and then popped back up. Pretty weird. Probably going for liquidity. But where did it go? It went to the high volume node. All right, did it go to a bullish order block? It fell below some of them. Let's look at a 4-hour bullish order block, though. Yeah, look, it went right to the bullish order block right there. Use the order block indicator here for Lux Algo. Just slap it on. Also, it lads on with the high volume node. All right, just type in order block. All right, go to indicators here. And just order block finder, order block detector, order block or blocks and breaks right here, Lux Algo. Beautiful. All right, and this thing works really nicely, and it's a free indicator, okay? Completely free. So a lot of times you want to position yourself, if you can, on these blue boxes. Happens to give you a nice move to the upside. Look, that was also a giant double bottom there. It was a W for TRIAS. And if you pull the Fibonacci here, it came down to the 618 Fibonacci and bounced off it yet again for a secondary bounce. All right. I didn't put out a call for it. You know, what would I do now for TRIAS if I wanted to get in and I like the project? Well, number one, I would get rid of the order block for a second so I can see clearly. The 4 hour suggests this thing's going to move. The 4 hour looks really good on all the altcoins right now. That's kind of a rising wedge ascending triangle. Hey, that looks like it could make another move here for 21% gains for TRIAS. So TRIAS is on the radar for a possible gain or two as well. I like what I'm seeing for TRIAS. Starting to get moved there. The 4 hour could give you one more push to the upside. And let's look at Cadena, and then I'm out of here for the day. Let's look at Cadena. Insane. I mean, Cadena is a great project. People really like it, and it's at the bottom of its barrel. It can likely go all the way back to 27 cents. It's sitting at 97 cents. Unreal, right? Resistance, resistance, with a bounce here and a resistance and another bounce here to the upside. Cadena looking pretty nice to me. All right. I mean, that's your bottom. Again, I wouldn't even trade Cadena personally. I would just, if you like it and you believe in it, it would be something I would personally DCA into and build a bag of. Am I doing that? Market cap's a little big for me. I'm a little more of a speculative guy. You know, I got my Bitcoins and then I speculate on smaller coins, so anything could happen. Everybody, thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. I'll see you tomorrow on another live stream. I appreciate you. Let's take a look at BTC before I'm out of here for the day. Looks like we're just going sideways. Not much happening here for Bitcoin. So let's get back into the small time frames and see what we're doing. So far we're fighting off the 1 hour dump, which is a good sign. That is a shoulder, inverted head and shoulder there, clear as day. Could we hold that right shoulder on some divergence? Possible. 15 minutes still could get us out of this flag to the upside. What do I see happening until tonight? Until my update in a few hours in the trading group? Honestly, I mean, we'll get rid of this. This bullish divergence helped us out. We did get a pop. I called it last night, and we did pump from that bullish divergence. I was exhausted. I usually don't open up trades when I'm absolutely exhausted, so I did not do that. But I still see an inverted head and shoulder. I still see us inside this flag, and I see us inside this smaller flag here. Don't forget this move here. As long as this holds, we're good to go. I see us going sideways into tonight, then the 1 hour reset. And honestly, Monday night, we might start getting a huge pump for Bitcoin into tomorrow. And we could trade Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, have some fun here. So it's looking pretty good. Thank you so much, Lifer of the family. Anyway, everybody, thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Crypto is life.